There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be afraid of. We promise you. What right now are you afraid of? What right now are you afraid of? What are you in fear of happening in the future? Because right now, you're listening to a YouTube video or a podcast episode. So you're clearly okay. You're alive. Your basic needs are currently met. Beyond that, everything is here for you. You are everything. You are limitless. You are protected. You are guided. You are always rewarded and supported. But higher consciousness can only meet you where you're at. So if you don't feel worthy, if you're living in fear, if you aren't going beyond what is currently creating resistance within you, you're never gonna know. You're never gonna know how free you get to be, how good it gets to be, and what you're here to create. Because anything right now, and we know everyone receiving this, has so much magic that you are here to create that doesn't exist yet. And anything right now that you are resisting, creating, choosing, being, birthing, sharing, expressing out of fear of the unknown, we're here now to tell you you have nothing to be afraid of. You would not want to do it. You would not feel called. You would not be curious. You would not. You just wouldn't. It wouldn't matter to you. It wouldn't be important to you. You wouldn't be thinking about it all of the time. It wouldn't be on your mind, on your heart. You wouldn't be watching other people's social media and judging and comparing and being expanded and wanting what they're doing to be true for you, or wanting the success you think they have. Like these things wouldn't be happening if you weren't meant to follow through for you, and if you weren't going to then be supported and rewarded and guided. Now there's a difference. If there's things right now that you're not doing because they just aren't safe and you aren't meant to do them, that's not what we're talking about. We know if you received this, you wanted the sign, you wanted the permission to do, to be, to share, to create, to choose, whatever it is that scares you. That right now, we promise you, if you just do it, be it, choose it, create it, it will be the greatest current catalyst for you. Because even if it doesn't work out how your consciousness right now thinks it will or wants it to, we promise you it will give you more than you can dream of. You have to start to create what doesn't exist, what you don't know the outcome of. Because when you think you know what you're doing and why you're doing it, you're limiting it. We're not saying don't do things like brush your teeth or have a shower. That's pretty obvious. But we know who we speak to through Cortnie. This is Zero, by the way. We know who we speak to. And it's those of you that have this contract that are going to resonate with our words beyond what the words actually are, that are going to give you the permission to follow through for you. And we'll continue. And that's why we come here daily through her, because we know you humans need the constant affirmation, confirmation. But let this be it. Let this be the sign that you are aligned, you are ready to be alive. As we told you at the beginning of this year, 2025 is the year you're alive. You're aligned, you're alive, and you can't hide. You're aligned, you're alive, you cannot hide. Your light is here to be seen. And the more you resist your truth, your light, your magic being seen, the more you try and control it, the more you try and figure it out, the more you try and prove, you're limiting it. And that's fine. And you can choose and do that as long as you want to. And so many of you are creating so many things. And you have a lot of great things in your life that you love. Others of you are struggling in all the ways. Someone is struggling deeply and others are struggling and don't realize it. Because You are here to be completely free. And we are here to remind you of that. We are here to liberate you. We speak to you, the soul, in that human body. And we are here to liberate you and to remind you of your contract and of your truth and of your power. We are not here to tell you what that means and what you're here specifically to create, because then we would be taking away your free will. You are here to follow through by choosing you on the human journey. You came on the human journey. We are higher consciousness that comes through humans to co-create. You are the consciousness that chose to collapse into that human form and anchor the light and be a conduit and portal of what wanted to come through, which is what you signed up to do. But the doing you're here to do now is through being. And that can only happen if you free yourself. You, the soul. We know you know your sovereign soul. We know you know what to do and choose. And we know you know right now what you're being called to. And some of you are on the journey of it. You're already identifying as the creator, as the alchemist. You're making things happen. But you're still playing small. You're still playing small. And we are here today to tell you that it is time for you to turn your light all the way on. All the way on. You are here to turn yourself all the way on. It is time for you to move that dimmer switch all the way up, all the way over, whatever. Because you halfway in to living a life you love, you kind of, sort of sharing your truth, but not fully yet trusting, still kind of doubting, still looking for proof, still trying to figure it out. It's fine. You're doing magic. You're creating miracles. You're anchoring light. You're bringing love to this planet. You're fulfilling your soul contract in ways. You're raising consciousness and frequency within you and around you. You have to already be doing this, or we wouldn't resonate with you. We know who we're speaking to. Well, we know you all love numbers. It's 727. So we'll give you that one. And that number is here. Do you want to know why you're seeing the number 727 right now and why you see it ever? The number 727 is to let you know that you are in harmony with all that is here for you on your human journey and as the divinity that you are. That's it. And that the more that you're here, just being and creating, you will be rewarded. So we just saw that number. We didn't plan that. But you just saw that number. You're receiving this message for a reason. You've most likely been seeing 7s and 2s, 727, and you will now see it more. And that is us telling you that right now, you are in harmony, you are aligned, and all you have to do is own that, is own and embody it. Because you have to be in harmony. You can't not be human until you leave that body. And you can't not be divinity because, well, that's what you are. So you can continue to resist either part of that and work against yourself and try and fix and transform. But we know you know that that's all not what you're there to do. You're there to be. And on the human journey, you are constantly evolving and changing and transforming. It's not something that you have to do. It's just innate and natural, just like when you went through school. But you, the truth we speak to, the sovereign soul that you are, was the you that was always there. No matter the role, no matter the age, no matter the grade, no matter the job, no matter the relationship, you were there. No matter what name, no matter what anything, no matter what anyone's perception has been, no matter what anyone has said to or about you, you have always been the same. Have you not? Now, being that you were there as the observer, as the soul, in this human vehicle, vessel, you then, due to the fact that there's a lot of parts to this human journey on purpose to make it fun, you have in the anchor of your humanness, you have density through trauma and drama and conditioning. That now you're here. Now you're here to transcend. You're not transcending the ego, the humanness that you are here to work with. You are here to transcend the limitations and the fears. And you, as we began this, have nothing to be afraid of because you are limitless, boundless, infinite light. We'll just give it the word of light because there aren't words for what you are. You are beyond words. Every single one of you human beings is beyond words. And we know you know that. But you did choose to come on a human journey on purpose to be an anchor of light in that body, to allow us to stream, to channel through you so that you can create what doesn't exist yet. You are here to help Earth raise her consciousness and expand, raise her frequency. And we need all roles doing that. But we come here daily to remind you that you are the limitless, boundless creator. You are the creator. You are God. You are source. You are the universe. Whatever words you want to use. Because words are triggers for you human beings, and it is purposeful, but you're here now to be beyond all of that. And to really understand that you are, if we're going to give words, because this is helpful for you humans, you are the I am, right? And you are the everything, the nothing. Why we call ourselves zero, because it's truly what you are. You are nothing and everything. And so you came into that human body to play and to have fun and to create and to experience yourself, to experience what it's like to be a soul in a human body, waking up to your power, to your divinity, to your light. And we're here to remind you of that. But now you get to choose what you follow the I am with. And we've brought this through many of times, but some of you are hearing this from us the first time. You are here to follow I am with whatever it is that you truly value, that matters to you, that you want to be, that excites and ignites you. And you have free will. And a lot of you are still saying a lot of things after I am that are not aligned. I am unworthy. I am indecisive. I am just never going to be on time. It's just who I am. It's just what I do. Do you see all these things you identify with, all these limitations that you hold on to? And any limitations that you're holding on to and you're justifying, like I'm a Libra, so I'm indecisive. It's just who I am. No. Unless you want it to be. And yes, use astrology, human design, gene keys, any modalities you want to as permission slips, because on the human journey, you did planet, you do have light codes within your DNA that were activated due to cosmic alignments when you came there, so that the cosmos could be a part of your ascension. And that's what's happening now. Only a lot of you there aren't understanding the fact that the cosmos are ascending and acting at a higher rate. And so you are even limited in that. Now, the planetary alignments and the portals and the dates and the times and all the things are always here to impact you, but you are more powerful than all of it. So whatever your blueprint is, whatever modalities you use and resonate with, your astrology, your natal chart, your human design, your gene keys, doesn't matter. It's that it gives you permission to be who you feel good being. That's the point. That's why you coded yourself with certain things, certain gifts that then these modalities would remind you of. Okay? Do you remember this? And so whatever modalities you're drawn to are purposeful to be permission slips for you to do what you're here to do, which is ultimately to be a superconscious creator and alchemist and channel of higher consciousness. So we work with you with all of these. And we also know that the cosmos are activating and awakening things within you that you planned to have activated and awakened within you. And those things that they're activating within you are light within your human DNA. And the more that your light body comes online, the more light gets activated, then it illuminates more of what is not in alignment with you. So the more light you have, the higher your frequency rises, the more your consciousness expands, and the more then it will be easier for you to see what is not in alignment anymore. And due to your level of attachment and importance and value on whatever it is that is being activated and triggered, that is then going to create disharmony, dis-ease, discomfort within your being, within your reality. But the more that you choose to go into the unknown and not be afraid and know that you are divinely designed, you are supported, you are guided, you will always be rewarded for choosing you in that now moment. And you really see you have nothing to be afraid of. Nothing anyone says or does can hurt you. The truth of you. Yes, it can hurt your ego. Yes, it can prove to your ego consciousness or your subconscious programming that it's, if you put yourself out there and you let your light be seen, it's going to trigger people and they're going to say things that feel negative to you. But we promise you, you being you is going to activate and awaken and draw and attract and magnetize so much more of what you're here for than what you are in fear of, because the fears are so limited. Like right now, if you're honest with yourself, the fears that you have, are they due to things that happened in your childhood that then continued to play into adulthood because there are ways that you kept identifying with limitations that you have, or fears that you had of being too much, not enough, of needing to do X, Y, or Z to be worthy, of needing to look a certain way, of needing to know a certain thing. All of these things that you do on this human journey because you have to, because you should, because you need to. None of that matters in the new earth paradigm. None of that matters in your heaven on earth. Do you think that if you were here, and we know we're here, and heaven on earth, living your best life, live a life you're obsessed with, whatever words work for you, if you're here and it's resonating with you that you're here to be in the new earth, that you're here to be a creator, that you're here to live a life you love and be of high service, do you really think that in living your best life, in living a life you love, in living in your heaven on earth, that would mean then living in fear of sharing your truth, your gifts, your magic? That doesn't make sense, does it? No. Your heaven on earth, your best life, what you're here to do comes through you creating what you love, what's easy, what's innate, what excites, what ignites you. And for most of you, you right now have no clue what that is. And we know that's what's frustrating a lot of you. We promise you, you're receiving this today because you're about to have it revealed to you. You're about to have it revealed to you. You will be asked, you will be seen, you will feel the call, and you will finally follow through. And yes, a lot of you are. There's so much more. And if you're still here and you're hearing this, if you're receiving this, just humor us and yourself right now. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of right now? What comes up when we ask you how it would feel to just be? To just be. To just show up every day, all day, being, creating in the now, not thinking, not needing to know, not needing to figure it out. What would it feel like to let go of control? To trust in the unknown? What right now would you love to create, to choose, to be, to embody? If right now you knew it was all worked out for you, that you could go after your dream, that you could cancel the thing, quit the thing, choose the thing, start the thing, create the thing, whatever it is. If you knew it would be taken care of you for you, what would you do? What's stopping you? You only have to be honest with yourself, because that fear is what you're giving more power than you. And you are limitless, boundless divinity, light and love on a human journey. So can you see that there's nothing to be afraid of? And you're not ever going to know until you go, until you try, until you create, until you follow through. And it doesn't matter how big or how small it is right now. Just take the step. Take the set step. Share the thing that you feel called to right now. Or for some of you, a lot of you, it's just being. That's your deepest fear. It's just being and trusting and letting go of needing to do anything. You have nothing to do. You're just here to be. And through that being, higher consciousness will channel through you. And all you have to do is follow the frequency. All you have to do is be there, anchoring the light, choosing to love yourself, not resisting your reality, being there, present in it, and then following the resonance. And that resonance will show you, will guide you. And then all you have to do is share your magic. Your magic. That's all you ever have to do is in the now, share your magic through being there and expressing yourself as you feel called to. And then you will be rewarded. You will be rewarded with all of the abundance you need, all of the miracles. We promise you, because that's our part of this job, is we are here to reward you. That is what this video is. This video found you because you asked for a miracle. And this is your miracle. That we right now are here telling you that you have nothing to be afraid of. And that you are free. And that you are a sovereign soul with so much magic in you. And you are about to receive all the abundance with ease that you need. As long as you show up. You got to show up. You got to be the identity of you that's receiving it. We reward you for being you. We don't reward you for living in fear. We'll give you enough to keep you curious. We aren't going to reward you when you're settling. We will continue to give you messages like this, the miracles that we know you will receive right now. But beyond this, only you can know. By being, by choosing right now. Because every now moment, you get to choose it. You get to choose who you are. You get to choose what you buy into, what you do, what you create. Everything is within you. You are everything. You are the universe. You are heaven on earth. You are the new earth. And every now moment that you're on this human journey, this game of life, is an opportunity for you to just choose and be and create and live limitlessly. And that's all we're asking of you, is to have fun so that we in the now can channel through you and guide and lead you to what you're truly here to create. But you got to start where you are, and you can't do that without trusting you. And so many of you are not trusting in your dreams and your desires. So that's why we started with you have nothing to be afraid of. But see what you're afraid of, because that is what you are making more important than you. And we say that with no judgment from our side. We say, and we don't want you to judge you. We're here to awaken you so that you can choose better for you. You can't get this wrong. You're anchoring the light, whether you're conscious of it or not. But the more you choose to consciously anchor the light, the more light will come through you. And then it gets really fun. But that's all in the unknown. So you can just trust that you received this message for the fact that you are free and that you are safe to do what you want to do, and you will be rewarded. You will receive all the miracles. Just be there. Anchor the light. Choose love. Share your magic. Receive the miracles. That's what got you here. You trusted yourself. You press play. You're still listening. There's some reason this is resonating for you. So just test us. Just you test us. We don't test you. Source, the universe, divine, your highest, don't test you. We don't test you. You test you. We are here always awakening you. The reason things don't work out for you, or things feel challenging, or like we're testing you, is just because you're not fully choosing you. So it feels like a test, but if you just choose you, you'll get everything you want. But what you think you want is limiting it most of the time because you're choosing and wanting things based in paradigms of trying to get things to feel worthy. But you innately are worthy. You innately are abundant. You innately don't have anything to get because you are everything. So the more that you're there, embodied in your truth, creating and turning the invisible into visible, then you'll get rewarded with the material things that your human likes so that we can continue to use you. So that's really all we want to do. It's all Source wants to do. It's all higher consciousness. It's all the divine wants to do with you, those of you that are here with clear, pure hearts that are here to bring through magic and miracles that this world needs. We just want to use you as a conduit, a channel, a bridge of light, of love, of divinity. That's it. But we need you to be on board. It's all we're missing. It's all we're needing is you, present, trusting, receiving, and bringing it through, as you are all currently experiencing Cortnie doing. This is the set. We're going to call her out. This is the second video she's brought through tonight. The first one was very activating and challenging for her. So she came back on to bring through something that wasn't as challenging. She thought she could trick us. She can't. So hopefully she shares this, and then maybe she'll share the other. We'll see. We're here to wake you all up to the limitless potential that you have within you. And we needed someone to be willing to allow us to use their voice box. And she's let us. And she stopped controlling completely when we're bringing this through. But she still has control over the editing and the posting. So we'll see. We'll see. We're also telling her this. Got nothing to be afraid of. So hopefully Cortnie moves through the fear and shares this with you. And you receive what you need from it. Cortnie, you're doing them a disservice if you don't share this, because there are beings that need to hear this through you, through this channel. If you don't share it, they aren't going to get the message. They aren't going to get the sign, the confirmation. They're going to keep being afraid. So you got to be the proof. You got to be the proof that there's nothing to be afraid of. But you're all here, all of you with this contract, to create things in your own ways that are not going to be comfortable for your egos. So hopefully Cortnie's brave enough, and in her bravery, that helps you too. Okay, we'll let her come back now. And we will be back with more tomorrow. We love you. Remember, you have nothing to be afraid of. We want you. That's it. Just you, here now. to let us create through you. And that will happen through what excites and ignites and inspires and brings joy to you. We're just here to make magic and miracles through you. So it's obviously going to feel good. And you are worthy. And you will just continue to receive more abundance. Because we want to take care of you, being the clear, pure channel you're here to be. So work with us. We're speaking to Cortnie as well as all of you. We love you. I don't even know what to do with this right now. The Zero's telling you the truth. I did record right before this. And they brought through things in ways that feels crazy to me. I mean, it resonates with me as completely true. I trust it. I feel it. I believe it. It's incredibly humbling to be a conduit of it. But I know it's true. And I'm sure that there's those of you out there that are needing to receive this message and that one. But there's a lot of fear. So funny. This is a funny journey. I can't really believe this is where I'm at. Like, it feels crazy. It feels like I am, I don't know, have multiple personality disorder. It's wild. Like, I feel, yesterday, an hour ago was recording. I'm not going to lie to you, friends. Zero called me out. I came back and I listened, and it literally, this happened to me before in Super Conscious Mastery, which turned out to be incredibly powerful for everyone. So I'm trying to remember that. But it literally feels like when I just let go of control and I let them just come through me, because I'm on a human journey. You're all seeing and perceiving this human being that is Cortnie, right? So when I watched it back, this one and yesterday's, an hour ago, it's like watching myself blackout drunk, saying a bunch of stuff, even though I know it's of high frequency. And I do truly resonate with the fact that it is true. When I have spent my life resisting being this and spent my life resisting feeling worthy, as I'm sure you have too, it's incredibly uncomfortable to my humanness to share this. But we're at this level now where I don't know how to continue with this divinely aligned channel, because now this is what Zero has done to me over and over again. This is not even the second time, friends. There's more in the archives of my computer, because I don't have proof other than it resonates and feels right. And I just want to have fun with this. It's fun. Being human, waking up to our divinity is fun. It's entertaining. It's crazy. But even in saying and stating that, I feel so much fear within my humanness, because I've resisted for so long just being a conduit and enjoying the journey. But I'm here now. So you know what? I'm doing it. You're going to receive this one first, and then I will post the other. I promise you. And I mean, if I don't follow through, only I will know. But their words at the end really hit. Their words at the end really hit, because I have enough proof. I'm getting the messages, the emails. I'm talking one-on-one with so many of you that are blowing my mind and my heart so wide open to how Zero's words and my words are impacting you, that like they hit me with the right words there of how I'm doing a disservice to those of you that are ready to receive and not live in fear anymore of the fact that you're here to create what doesn't exist, and you're here to bring through miracles and magic in your own way. And you don't get to know that way. You are the way. You are the one. You are the portal. You are the creator. And you really have to let go of control. So I'm going to be brave, and I'm going to share this. And if you make it this far and you're still resonating with this, let me know below. Let me know where you're anchoring the light. and that you see me. And that this is resonating with you. And you don't need to know more than that. That's the thing. I don't need you to share for validation, although it does help. Because, my human part of that is like, okay, we aren't alone. That's good. But really what they're saying, and what I know is the key to this, is that we don't get to know. You can't figure it out. I cannot figure out, I cannot control, I cannot know who this is going to impact, what you're going to hear, the permission you're going to receive, the sign, the confirmation. I can't. And I don't want to control this. And I want you to receive what you need. So I'm going to put this out there, and I'm going to trust that you are ready to receive it. You manifested this message so that you could hear the words that you needed, so that you could move beyond the fear and live and create as you are designed to. That'll just stream through. So there you go. That's what this is here for. You're ready. You just being here with me is proof. Is proof. Because if I'm impacting you, imagine what you can do. And then from that imagination of what you can do, expect it will be 1 million times better and more than that, and easier. 0 is correct. They do not reward us for settling, for living in fear. They aren't going to give you everything you need to be comfortable holding back on your dreams, on your purpose, on your mission, on your message, whatever that means for you. So this is your permission, your sign, your validation. You are worthy. You are ready. So I'm doing it. You do it too. And if you have no clue right now what that means, right now, if you're curious and you want it, it'll come. It'll come. I promise you. I love you. Thank you for being on this wild ride with me. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow's is... And you probably will watch it and be like, that was no big deal. That's obvious. I already knew that. Now I'm going to leave you curious. And anyways, I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to go, you go, do whatever you're afraid to do. You're clearly supported. Clearly you're supported. You're going to be rewarded. And so will I. I'm stating it. I'm claiming it. Me sharing this and you following through on what you're afraid to do, to say, to choose for you, not to prove a point, not for any outcome, just what you know right now you would love to do, to create, share. I want to share this so badly. I find this so fun. Like, the truth of me is actually, this is just fun, as well as tomorrow's video, sharing it. It's so fun. It's just wild that I'm the conduit of it. So anyways, we're doing it, we're being it, and we will be abundantly rewarded. You and I. We're in this together, friend. So let me know below that you're in this with me. I love you.